Hello, welcome back to the Thrifty Suburbanite channel. Today we're going to be working on a tractor. I had a little boo-boo on the light here. Got wiped out by a branch. You might have seen it in some of the other episodes recently with duct tape tying it onto the side here so it doesn't fall off. Well, what happened was the nut got lost down in the frame here. The nut that holds it on got lost in the frame down here, and I couldn't get it out, and I was worried about the whole thing popping off and wrecking the wires. So yeah, but the housing was broken. You can see a little bit of epoxy I used on it here. It was pretty shattered up, but that's not what we're really worried about right now. This happened already. The lens got all cracked. I tried to super glue it, but I don't know. We'll see. This is okay. We'll have to determine that. But what I'm really going to focus on today after I repair this and try to get it held on here somehow is to make sure this doesn't happen again. I don't want my lights getting knocked off every time this thing goes in the woods. I'm going to make some kind of a guard that goes around here. It's not going to stop it, but maybe it'll make me think about it more. I don't know. We'll try. Try anything at this point because these things are very expensive. If anybody's ever priced them, you don't want to be buying them. Probably the best solution is to move them on the inside. I just don't feel like drilling holes in this today. I'd have to disconnect. I'd have to take the whole cage off probably and disconnect the wires and all to switch everything around. I just don't feel like doing that right now. I got firewood to play with, and this is holding me up. So I want to get this done and get it finished. All right, so the reconstruction is finished. That's put back together. You can see the crack. And what you can't see is the case no longer fits the lens. So that's why there's a screw missing here. I'm going to hit it with GE silicone seal, keep the water from getting in. The rest of it I just taped. I left it open on the bottom so if any water does get in, it could drain out. Another problem I've had in the woods, which is really not where this tractor is intended to be used, but that's where I use it, is I whacked a cheapo toolkit a couple times. I've repaired that. There's metal inside of it framing the whole inside to give it strength now. And then the whole bracket and everything else got whacked out when I hit trees. I looked around in the shop and I came up with these pieces of metal that I had laying around, 1/8 inch by 2 or so, I guess it is. And it's already been bent for something else. But it gave me the idea of what to do is to just put another bend in it, which I did. Another bend, and this one was too short, so the top was cut off prematurely, I guess you would say. We have it up here. I like the way it looks, and I'm going to have to find some more metal to put it back together again. I think I have it. Yeah, we'll just use a piece like this, cut it off, and weld it back in. So here's what I envision is what the guard's going to look like. In fact, it is, because that's the one I made. I'm not going to go back and straighten it out. It's going to get banged up anyway, so I'm just going to go with it like this. It's held on to the bottom with this U-bracket. I don't even know where I got that. It's been sitting around the shop forever. And at the top, inside is bolted to this on the top. This is just the same bracket that the turn signal is held onto, and this is the ROPS here. So I didn't have to drill into the ROPS. There's already a pre-drilled hole there. So I'm going to take this off and model the new one for the other side after this. Got them both on. I haven't screwed them down tight yet, but they're both here. Doesn't look that bad. It's a hack job. So what? It's going to get busted up anyway. Maybe sometime in the future I'll do something else. Be a good place to put spotlights down for the front too, actually. When you're working with snow at night, it'd be nice to have a spotlight. I'll look into it and see. Good place for that. Okay. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thrifty Suburbanite signing off.